What's good, everyone? Smiling Grove back on track. We are at week 3 of league racing here at SKR Sim Racing Center in Lansdale, and this week we are at Monza. Yes, the Temple of Speed. We are in Italy, and we are going to be flying through the Parabolica. Looking forward to some wheel-to-wheel racing. It's going to be a good one. Next clip you see will be me on track in Monza. Guys, so here we are at Monza, getting started at the Temple of Speed with our pace lap. We're gonna warm up those tires and put some heat into those brakes, and as you can see, we qualified P2. However, for some reason in my mind, I thought I qualified P1, and you're gonna see what a nightmare that becomes for me when we start the race. As soon as the pace car peels in, I hammer the throttle, except we're not green, and now we're racing, and I completely mess up the start. It is a nightmare. Everyone goes flying past me, and now this goes from starting up in P2 to a complete recovery drive, falling back to last place. Coming into Curva Biassono at full speed, their opportunity is going to present itself for me to get an overtake. As P4 comes in on P3, I also take that inside line, go right over the curbing there, and we all make it out of Variante della Roggia unscathed. But there's a lot of speed coming in from behind me, and you will see as we approach Lesmo 2, I will be overtaken, and that will put me right back into P5 where we started. Managed to carry enough speed out of Ascari to overtake P5 and put myself back into position of P4. Now headed down to the Parabolica. We are just flying, and we're going to try to go on the inside, except we just don't have that enough grip there to make that move stick, and so we will continue down the front straight and see if we can get in the draft and hopefully get another overtake going into Variante della Roggia. So the draft does suck us in, and we get the opportunity to make the same move. We get that inside line, except the difference this time is P3 doesn't brake soon enough, hits the back of P2, causes a collision, hits me. Fortunately for me, I was able to make it out of that. Now we're back in P2 where we started. see P3 is flying up on us, and man, I didn't notice what was behind him, which was P4. So we got 2 blue rockets approaching as we're going into Ascari. So I try to give space, and I still don't give quite enough space, and then I get hit by P4. So it is just a bashing on the driver's side from P3 and P4. Back to P4, still up from P5, which is good, but this race has just been a shuffling positions, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you guys are enjoying the race, please be sure to smash that like button, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe. I do these every week, and I hope you guys are enjoying them as much as I am. Look up at the top left corner. There's been an incident. Can we get around it? Yes, we can. All right, so P3 and P2 going to have an incident out of the chicane, and we are going to be able to capitalize on that, putting us back into P2. Back on Rettifilio Tribune, aka the start finish straight, and we are in P2. Nice little podium place, back to where we started, and we're gonna chase down P1. But while we're here, why don't you guys drop me a comment and tell me what your favorite part of Monza is? Is it Ascari? Is it Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2, Curva Grande, or the famous and legendary Parabolica? Penultimate lap, we cannot lose focus now. We need to stay in position, stay focused, maintain that P2, maintain that podium, and bring it home. there we go, guys. Another podium, a P2 at Monza. That's the checkered flag. We did it. We went from 5th to 3rd to 4th to 2nd, and we finished P2. Well, guys, I hope you really enjoyed that race as much as I loved driving it, because it was spectacular. It was great. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, you know what to do. A free way to help support the channel. Like, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, pray hard, drive fast, and stay smiling.